Hi, I'm Phil Edman from Pacesetter Projects, and I'm here today to talk about our 8-star energy rated homes. And the first thing I'd like to talk about is our Starlink satellite system on all of our homes. What we have here is that we get uninterrupted speeds of up to 288 megabytes per second. Your normal NBN fluctuates between 30 and 40 megabytes per second. That's why you've got people that are sort of getting fluctuations while they're watching Netflix, or all the neighbours are online. This doesn't happen with the Starlink system. The other thing that I like is that we can see how many devices are on your internet. You could see if somebody from overseas is illegally coming into your home. So this is very good for cybercrime. And if you do experience that, you're able to pause them. You might have a child that's not doing as they're told and not doing their homework. You can pause just their device, but still you can watch your Netflix or your shows and not interrupt the whole home while your son or daughter's not doing their homework. We're pretty proud of this system in relation to the recent cyclone that came through the Pilbara, which possibly could have been one of the biggest cyclones in Australia history. And while this was running, there was no obstructions. We had energy coming from the satellites beaming straight down into that thick cloud, right into our satellite. And at the moment, there's about 7,000 satellites that are working for Starlink, and SpaceX is going to run that up to about 42,000. We can do a speed test on this system where we can see how many megabytes per second that we have to make sure that it's working quite right. So this type of system we believe is the best type for what I'm going to talk about next, which is our Fronius inverter computer that runs the rest of our SunSmart home. Now the SunSmart system for our SunSmart homes is quite simple. The sun's rays go into the solar panels. That's converted into power, which goes into our home, and you can see here at the moment the house is using 1.44 kilowatts of power. There's about 3 air cons running non-stop in this house. Our batteries right now are at full power, running anywhere from 98 to 100%. And at this particular moment, we're still using a little bit of power off the grid. When this was done, this was during a cyclone that was possibly going to hit the Pilbara. What happens with this Fronius inverter computer is it actually knows that there was a cyclone coming and that possibly the grid could shut down. So this house, or our homes, then go, wow, okay, well we better keep all the power we can in the battery. In case the grid fails, this house still has power, which means it can still run its internet. The other thing that it will measure is it will measure how much carbon we're saving. So at the moment, during the week, we've saved about 350 odd tonnes of CO2. Works out about 1,200 kilometres in a car and so many trees. And in a week so far, it's saved about $81 in savings, which this system will show you that. So Pacesetter Projects is all about affordable housing for the northwest of Western Australia. And we believe that our homes are the best available energy cyclone rated homes, bringing you up to 8 stars. You have reduced or to no power bills, and you have the fastest and most reliable internet in the world that money can buy. And in case there's an emergency, like we've just experienced with the cyclone that came through to Western Australia, you will still have power and internet. There's a rapid build time. So our homes, from start to finish, are 6 months and under. And finally, what we're very, very proud about is that we're building homes that are environmentally good for Western Australia and in line with the state government's climate change policy of no greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. Thank you.